Hello everyone, welcome to all of you. So hope you all are doing good. Yes, in today's session we are going to solve some numericals from calorimetry. Okay, today's topic is calorimetry. You know that calorimetry is very important topic from thermodynamics section. Okay, every year in IIT JEE paper 2-3 questions are there from calorimetry. Okay, so today first let's try to understand the concept of calorimetry, then we will proceed for numericals. Okay, yes, so there are basically one concept only, that is principle of calorimetry. What is principle of calorimetry? When students we were learning basic thing about thermodynamics, that time I told you that there is a principle of heat energy. Okay, that is heat loss by a hot body is equal to heat gained by a cold body. Okay, because heat remain conserved. Heat is what? Energy remain conserved. So whenever there is a system in which two objects or two substance which are at different temperature are coming in thermal contact, like A and B, they are coming in thermal contact, means transfer of heat is possible between them, then there always transfer of heat will be from high temperature to low temperature. We know that. So this principle of calorimetry is also known as heat loss by hot body to heat loss by a hot body is equal to heat gained by a cold body. Okay, it is written already. Yes, so this is the thing. Okay, whenever two objects are coming in contact, they will transfer the heat. Okay, so always transfer of heat from high to low, first thing. And second thing about this, the heat transferred to the another body can be utilized. You can say heat transfer to the another body is just equal to the heat gained by another body. Okay, and this heat can be utilized in two things. First, in changing the state, and another in changing the temperature. We know that in changing the state means we are talking about latent heat which changes the state changing when state is changing. Okay, in that case temperature remains same at same temperature. Okay, another use of heat is changing the temperature of the of another substance. This is for change in temperature. Okay, so whenever you find that any substance is going through a state change, then you will use latent heat, and if it is changing its temperature, then ms delta T. Okay, and if both are present, then ml plus ms delta T, your total heat. Okay, so Q is equal to ml plus ms delta T. Okay, now next thing, 2-3 points I am writing here, you just need to remember. In case of steam, whenever we talk about there is change in temperature in steam, in case of steam, when change in temperature is there, okay, that means you will use this formula Q is equals to ml plus ms delta T, where S is the specific heat, L is the latent heat. Okay, so ml is the latent heat value, ms delta T is the heat energy corresponding to change in temperature. Okay, yes, and one more thing, whenever heat changes its steam changes its temperature, you remember this thing, that steam is first steam will convert into water, then water will change its temperature. Okay, so always remember this thing, because we know that student, for steam temperature is fixed, and if we are saying that temperature is changing means steam first come to the water state, then it will change its टेम्परेचर, क्योंकि इससे आप 100 डिग्री से टेम्परेचर आप बढ़ाओगे तो वो टेम्परेचर नहीं बढ़ेगा, वो स्टीम की ही पोजीशन रहेगी. ठीक है, वो स्टीम की ही स्टेट रहेगी, उस केस में आपका स्टेट चेंज नहीं होगा. ठीक है, तो जब भी स्टीम के टेम्परेचर में चेंज आ रहा है, या फिर वो डायरेक्ट कभी ऐसा नहीं होगा कि 100 से आप 70 डिग्री पे आ जाओगे. पहले क्या होगा कि 100 डिग्री स्टीम से 100 डिग्री वाटर पे आप आओगे, और उसके बाद आप क्या 100 degree water will go to the 70 degree water state. Okay, not directly 100 degree steam to the 70 degree water. ये चीज़ possible नहीं है. Similar thing happen with ice. If you are saying that ice is changing its temperature, like I am saying, increase the temperature of ice 0 degree to 5 degree Celsius. So it will not go directly 0 degree to 5 degree Celsius. First, ice will convert into water at 0 degree Celsius. Okay, that means it will convert into water first at the same 0 degree Celsius without changing the temperature. Means this state is for latent heat state, and then water at 0 degree Celsius will go to the water at 5 degree Celsius. Okay, that means the change in temperature will happen with water. Okay, not directly with steam and ice. इसको आप पहले स्टीम को भी आप पहले वाटर में कन्वर्ट करोगे, आइस को भी आप पहले वाटर में कन्वर्ट करोगे. सो दीज पॉइंट्स यू नीड टू रिमेंबर बिफोर सॉल्विंग द न्यूमेरिकल्स. ओके, सो लेट्स स्टार्ट द न्यूमेरिकल्स एंड लेट्स सी हाउ डू वी यूज दीज कॉन्सेप्ट्स, दीज पॉइंट इन सॉल्विंग आवर न्यूमेरिकल्स. ओके, यस. Okay, so this is your first question. You can read from the screen. Yes, read it carefully, you will understand the question. Steam at 100 degrees Celsius is allowed to pass into a vessel containing 10 gram of ice and 100 gram of water at 0 degrees Celsius. That means three things are there: steam, water and ice. Okay, now according to the question, this steam is passing through a vessel which is containing water and ice, and initially both are at 0 degree Celsius. Both are at 0 degree Celsius. Water is at mass of water is 100 gram and mass of ice is 10 gram. Okay, now when steam will pass, we know that steam temperature is 100 degree, so there is transfer of heat. When steam will interact with water and ice containing vessel, we know that there is transfer of heat and from steam to water and ice. That means steam will lose its energy, and that much amount of energy will be gained by water and ice. So what is our work to do? First, calculate how much amount of heat energy is lost by steam. Okay, next, until all the ice is melted and temperature is raised to 5 degrees Celsius. Now it is given in your question that steam is passing through the vessel until, not for all time, it is passing through the vessel only till when both ice and water are at 5 डिग्री सेल्सियस. कि जब तक इन दोनों का टेम्परेचर 0 डिग्री से 5 डिग्री सेल्सियस पे ना आ जाए तब तक स्टीम उसमें से पास हो रही है. सो फर्स्ट व्हाट वी डू स्टूडेंट्स, फर्स्ट वी विल कैलकुलेट हीट लॉस बाय स्टीम. एंड इन योर क्वेश्चन इज व्हाट, हाउ मच अमाउंट ऑफ स्टीम इज रिक्वायर्ड. मतलब कि जब स्टीम इसमें से पास होगी तो कितना पार्ट स्टीम का वाटर में कन्वर्ट हो चुका होगा एट 5 डिग्री सेल्सियस. होप यू आर गेटिंग द क्वेश्चन लैंग्वेज. Okay, like steam is passing through water and ice which are at lower temperature. That means steam will pass its heat and it will give up its heat that will be gained by water and ice. Heat gain करेंगे तो क्या होगा, इन दोनों का ही टेम्परेचर बढ़ेगा और हमारे को सिर्फ जब तक, अब इनका तो टेम्परेचर बढ़ेगा, इसका अमाउंट भी लॉस होगा स्टीम का क्योंकि वो वाटर में कन्वर्ट हो रहा है. ठीक है, सो वी वांट टू कैलकुलेट दैट मच अमाउंट ऑफ स्टीम बिकॉज ऑफ विच वाटर एंड आइस बोथ आर एट 5 डिग्री सेल्सियस. सो लेट्स कंसीडर अमाउंट ऑफ स्टीम इज m. Let mass of steam is m. Okay, which is losing its heat energy. So heat loss by steam is equal to, now because let me write it clearly. So students, as we discussed just one point that whenever we talk about change in steam, okay, steam की heat में change हो रहा है, steam अपना heat give up कर रहा है, तो पहले क्या हो रहा होगा, steam के उसमें heat give up करने की वजह से steam के temperature में change आ रहा होगा. Second thing, steam is going to change its state. So heat loss by steam will be what? Heat loss by steam will be what? First, steam will go to the water at 100 degrees Celsius, same temperature, okay, and then it will go to raise the temperature. So ml is latent heat of steam. Latent heat of steam value is given to you in your question, 536, okay. Then plus ms delta T. How much amount of change in temperature is there? 100 to 5 डिग्री सेल्सियस, ओके. 100 डिग्री, पहले तो ये वाटर में कन्वर्ट हो गया 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस पे, अब ये वाटर कहाँ पे जा रहा है? 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस से 5 डिग्री सेल्सियस पे. सो चेंज इन टेम्परेचर इज m मल्टीप्लाई s, स्पेसिफिक हीट ऑफ स्टीम इज 1, ओके, एंड डेल्टा T will be what? 100 minus 5. We are considering it m because we know that because we don't know the mass of the steam, कि कितना amount जो heat, कितने amount of steam में heat का loss हो रहा है. So we are just considering it. Let mass of steam is m, okay. Only quantity of steam, mass of steam is m, which is condensed, not all, not total mass, सिर्फ ये उतना मास है जो जितना कंडेंस्ड हो रहा है, ठीक है, which is condensed, okay. So you just we are just considering it. Yes, now solve it. This will be 536 m and 100 minus 5 is 95 m. This will give you total value 631, 95 m, 631 m calorie. So this is the amount of heat lost by m gram of steam, is it 631 m calorie, 631 m calorie. Now corresponding to this much energy, how much energy is gained by water and ice? So let's calculate it separately. अब स्टीम ने एनर्जी लूज की है तो वो वाटर भी गेन कर रहा है, आइस भी गेन कर रहा है. तो लेट्स फर्स्ट कैलकुलेट हीट गेन बाय वाटर. सो हाउ मच अमाउंट ऑफ हीट इट विल गेन? We know that water is not changing its state, 0 degree to 5 degree Celsius, water will be water only. So only we will take mass of water, which is given 100 gram, specific heat of water, that is also 1, and delta T, change in temperature, which is 5 to 0, that is, or 0 to 5, okay, we always subtract from high to low value. So this is 500 calorie. So heat gained by water is 500 calorie. Now heat gained by ice, heat gained by ice will be what? Because ice is gaining its heat, gaining heat means ice changing its state. So first ice will change its state, 0 degree to 0 degree ice to 0 degree water. So ml, mass of ice is given 10 gram, L value for ice, latent heat for fusion it is 80, okay, plus now because ice has converted into water, अब ये वाटर जाएगा आपका 5 डिग्री सेल्सियस पे टेम्परेचर, 5 डिग्री सेल्सियस के टेम्परेचर पे. सो आइस हैज कन्वर्टेड इनटू वाटर एट 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस. नाउ वाटर एट 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस विल गो टू द 5 डिग्री सेल्सियस. सो m is, okay, 10 gram of ice is converted into water, so 10 gram of water, m is 1 and delta T, s is 1 and delta T will be what? 0 to 5 means 5. Okay, so this will be 850 calorie. Okay, so three things we have calculated. Heat gained by water, that is 500 calorie, heat gained by ice, it is 850 calorie, and heat lost by steam 631 in terms of m. Value of m we need to calculate. So now We know that heat lost by hot body is equal to heat gained by cold body. So what should be? We can write, you just remember this thing, heat lost by steam is 631 M. So I am writing here heat loss by steam, which is calculated as heat loss by steam is calculated as 631 M calorie. Now what should be? They should be equal. Okay, heat loss by steam should be equal to heat gain by ice plus water. Okay, heat gain by ice प्लस वाटर. जितनी एनर्जी स्टीम ने लूज की उतनी ही एनर्जी आइस एंड वाटर ने ले ली है. सो जस्ट मेक देम इक्वल. सो 631 m will be what? 850 plus 500, that is 1350. So m will be what? 1350 divided by 631, and after solving this we will get 2.13 gram of steam. That means 2.13 gram of steam is enough to convert the water and ice from 0 degree to 5 degree Celsius. Okay, yes. And if in the question they will modify the question like if total mass of the steam is given to you, then how much amount of steam is remaining, then what you will do? You will just subtract 2.13 gram from the total mass of the steam कि इतना बच गया और इतना आपका यूटिलाइज हो गया. ठीक है. होप दिस क्वेश्चन इज क्लियर टू यू. एंड दिस इज योर नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Read it carefully. In an industrial process, 10 kg of water per hour is to be heated from 20 degrees Celsius to 80 degrees Celsius. To do this, steam at 150 degrees Celsius is passed from a boiler into a copper coil immersed in water. Okay, the steam condenses in the coil and is returned to the boiler as 90 degrees Celsius. How many kg of steam? Actually question is same type. In previous question also we need to calculate the amount of steam. Okay, and in this question also we need to calculate the amount of steam which is required to change in temperature of water. Okay, but first try to understand this question. There are two things. One is steam, another is water, and two different informations are given with respect to steam and with respect to water. With respect to water, it is given that water is changing its temperature every hour per hour 20 degrees Celsius to 80 degrees Celsius. So this is the information regarding water. Now information regarding steam is, it's a kind of any kind, you can say industrial process कुछ चल रही है. ठीक है. In that steam is passing through a vessel and a boiler. You can say it is a boiler, and inside the boiler there is a coil, so copper coil, and steam is passing through this copper coil. Okay, and when this steam is passing through this copper coil, it is condensed. It is condensed means it is it lost its heat. Okay, and after condensation process it get mixed with boiler water. Okay, that means when you just understand like this, when it is passes through copper coil. Okay, consider this is a copper coil, and this copper coil is immersed into a boiler. Steam is passing through this copper coil. After passing through this means as it will come out from the next end, it is coming out in the form of water because it has condensed at 90 degree Celsius. So inside the boiler when it entered it was steam, and as it you can say it is coming out from the coil, copper coil. Okay, it has condensed in water at 90 degree Celsius. So this is the information regarding steam. So we can see that steam is condensed means steam is converting into water first, and we know that when steam convert into water means we are talking about latent heat, but temperature remain constant. In case of latent heat, temperature remain constant. So steam is converting into water which is at earlier 50 degrees Celsius. Okay, now it is converting into water, that means we are talking about latent heat, so we will consider ml. Now change in temperature is how much temperature, because it is converting into water at 100 degree Celsius. Okay, further information is like this, water, अब जैसे वो वाटर में कन्वर्ट हो चुकी है, अब नेक्स्ट जब वो बॉयलर में वापस जा रही है तो वो कितने डिग्री वाटर पे मिलती है हमारे को, 90 डिग्री वाटर पे मिलती है। तो जब भी स्टीम वाटर में कन्वर्ट होगी, मैंने आपको बताया था कि वो हमेशा 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस पे कन्वर्ट होगी, इसका मतलब वो 150 से कहाँ आ रही है, वाटर के, पहले तो 150 वाटर पे रही जब तो लेटेंट हीट था, अब वो 150 वाटर से कहाँ पे आएगी, 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस वाटर, ठीक है, एंड फिर 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस से वो 90 डिग्री सेल्सियस पे जाएगी, क्योंकि जब भी स्टीम कन्वर्ट होती है वाटर में तब तो एक बार तो उसका टेम्परेचर सेम रहता है, लेकिन आपका जो स्टीम जब पूरी कन्वर्ट हो जाती है वाटर में, अच्छे से आप स्टेट चेंज, मतलब स्टीम ने अपनी स्टेट चेंज कर लिए, उस टाइम पे वाटर का टेम्परेचर कितना होता है स्टूडेंट्स, 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस। ओके, यू कैन ऑल्सो डू इट लाइक डायरेक्टली 150 टू 90 डिग्री, बट मैंने आपको बताया था कि आप डायरेक्ट प्रोसेस नहीं ले सकते जब तक कि आप बीच में ये स्टेज कंसीडर ना करो। ओके, सो दैट विल बी यू कैन से एक्यूरेट मैथड। सो हीट लॉस बाय स्टीम, अब हीट लॉस हो रहा है किस किस में हो रहा है, एक तो स्टीम ने स्टेट चेंज की है वाटर में, सो ml प्लस वाटर के साथ टेम्परेचर भी चेंज हो रहा है, जब स्टीम वाटर में चेंज हो रही है तो कहाँ से कहाँ हो रही है, 150 डिग्री सेल्सियस से वो किस पे आ रही है, 100 डिग्री वाटर पे आ रही है। सो मास ऑफ द स्टीम मल्टीप्लाई एस डेल्टा टी, ओके, बट दिस डेल्टा टी इज फॉर 150 टू 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस। ओके, दैट मीन्स 150 माइनस 100. Now its final result is it is coming out to be in the form of water at 90 degree Celsius, means now 100 degree Celsius to 90 degree Celsius. So m as 100 minus 90. So 3 stages are there for steam. Okay, now calculate. Mass of steam is not given, so again we are considering it m. L value, evaporization L value is 540, okay, plus m, steam specific heat is 1 and it is 50, and this is m, specific heat is 1, it is 10. So this is 50 m, this is 10 m, 60 m, and this is 540 m, means total 600 m calorie lost by, or you can say calorie loss, calorie heat energy lost by steam. Okay, now this loss in heat is gained by water. Okay, so first let's calculate the heat gained by water. How much heat is gained by water? Heat gained by water according to given information. Okay, let me clear this. I'm writing it carefully. Okay, yes. So what is the information about water? Heat loss by water, and according to given information water is changing its temperature every hour from 20 degree Celsius to 80 degree Celsius, and mass of the water is also given, I think, yes, it is given 10 gram, yes, 10 kg. Mass of the water is given 10 kg, and specific heat S is also 1. So in case of water it is also 1. So what will be ms delta t? Ms delta t for water is, mass is 10 kg, means 10,000 gram. Whenever we take calorie we take gram, okay, for mass, and S is 1, and delta t is 20 to 80 degree Celsius, that means 60. This will be this much calorie. So heat loss by what, heat gain by water. This is heat gain by water we have calculated according to given information, and regarding steam, according to given information we have calculated his loss by steam. Now last step, we need to calculate this m value, and we know that heat loss by steam is equal to heat gain by water, so just make them equal. Okay, so what we will do, according to principle of calorimetry, okay, what this will be heat loss is equal to heat gain, heat loss, heat gain, and this will be 600 m is equal to 6 lakh calorie. Now m will be what? Just divide. This will be 1000 gram. That means 1 kg mass of steam. Okay, 1 kg mass of steam is utilized in taking the steam from 150 degree Celsius to 90 degree water. ओके कि जो पूरा प्रोसेस हुआ था कि स्टीम ने बॉयलर में एंटर किया, बॉयलर से वो कॉपर कॉइल पे गई, कॉपर कॉइल से वो कंडेंस हुई एंड देन इट इज कमिंग आउट टू बी वाटर इन द फॉर्म ऑफ वाटर एट 90 डिग्री सेल्सियस. तो इस पूरी प्रोसेस में हीट जो स्टीम का मास था कितना लूज हुआ 1 kg एंड इसी मास के कॉरस्पॉन्डिंग जो एनर्जी थी वो किस में यूज हो गई? हीट गेन बाय वाटर. ओके, hope this question is clear to you. Let's pick another one similar kind of question. So this is your next question. Okay, read this. How much steam at 100 degrees Celsius will just melt 3200 gram of ice at minus 10 degrees Celsius? Okay, steam and ice. Ice mass is given to you 3200 gram and this 3200 gram has to be convert, which is at 0 degree Celsius, has to be convert into the water first, and you directly, if I say according to question, it has to be convert at minus 10 degree Celsius. It has to go there till minus 10 degree Celsius. So how much amount of steam is required to do so that? Okay, so mass of steam is not given. How much amount we need to calculate? Let's consider amount of steam required for this is m. Okay, and temperature of steam we know that initially it is 100 degrees Celsius. Now if steam is passing through this ice and you can say if steam is converting this ice from 0 degree to minus 10 degrees Celsius, then heat loss by steam. What will be heat loss? What would be heat loss by steam? We know that whenever again same thing, because अब कंडेंसेशन की बात हो रही है कि कितना जब minus 10 डिग्री ये आइस भी कितना कंडेंस होगा एंड स्टीम भी कितना कंडेंस. तो कंडेंसेशन की जब बात हो रही है इसका मतलब हम किस स्टेज की बात कर रहे हैं? वाटर स्टेज की बात कर रहे हैं. ठीक है, सो अल्टीमेटली वाटर हमारे को चाहिए minus 10 डिग्री सेल्सियस पे. ठीक है, व्हेन स्टीम विल कन्वर्ट इनटू वाटर, how much amount of heat lost by the steam? That is, first heat taken in conversion of state means heat taken in change of state, so mn. Then heat taken in changing the temperature from 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस टू 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस. जब भी ये स्टीम जब वाटर पे आएगा तो पहले इस स्टेज पे आएगा आइस के पास. ठीक है, तो स्टीम वाटर में कन्वर्ट होगा 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस. ठीक है, so this is 100 minus 0. Now mass m is as it is, L is latent heat of steam, that is 540. Okay, plus m specific heat again 1 and 100. So this is 540 plus 100 is 640. m calorie is lost by heat, I mean steam. So heat loss by steam is 640 m calorie. Okay, now heat gain by ice in going from 0 degree temperature to minus 10 degrees Celsius. So students, again we notice this thing that ice cannot go directly from 0 degree to minus 10 degrees Celsius. First it will convert into water at the same temperature at 0 degree Celsius, then it will go then that water at 0 degree Celsius will go to the minus 10 degree Celsius. ठीक है, जो टेम्परेचर में जो चेंज होगा वो वाटर कंडीशन में आने के बाद होगा. ठीक है, जैसे स्टीम में हुआ है, हमेशा यही होगा जब भी टेम्परेचर में आप चेंज की बात करते हो, चाहे वो आइस की बात करो या स्टीम की बात करो, आप हमेशा पहले वाटर कंडीशन लेके आओगे, ठीक है। तो अब आइस की बात कर रहे हैं हम, इसको वाटर, इसको टेम्परेचर चेंज करना है तो पहले ये वाटर कंडीशन में आएगा। सो हीट गेन बाय द आइस इज latent heat we will use because ice first convert into water, so m into L. Mass of the ice is given to you 3200. Latent heat of ice, that means latent heat of fusion, which is always 80 calorie plus. Now it has converted into water at 0 degree Celsius. Now this water at 0 degree Celsius will go to the minus 10 degree Celsius, means change in temperature. So now amount of heat because of change in temperature. So mass of again 32 mass of ice, because same मास ही आपका वाटर में कन्वर्ट हुआ है। अब ये 32 ग्राम वाटर जो है वो 0 डिग्री से कहाँ जा रहा है, माइनस 10 डिग्री सेल्सियस में। सो 32 ग्राम स्पेसिफिक हीट फॉर आइस इट इज 0.5, ओके, गिवन अकॉर्डिंग टू योर क्वेश्चन 0.5. नाउ डेल्टा टी विल बी 0 to minus 10 means resultant is 10 degree Celsius. Simply 32 multiply 8. This is okay. 3200 multiply 8. This will be 2,56,000 like this. Okay. Calorie plus 3200 multiply 0.5 multiply 10. So first 0.5 multiply 10 is 5. 5 multiply 3200. Okay, like this. Now what we do? Simply add them. After addition of this, okay. So now simply add them. This will coming out to be just you will do the addition to 272,000 calorie. Okay, so this value is 272,000 calorie. Means 2,72,000 calorie. Okay, now according to principle of calorimetry, heat loss by the hot body is equal to heat gain by the cold body. Okay, so heat loss by hot body, that is we have calculated is 640 m. So 640 m is equal to heat gain by the cold body, means in case of ice it is found to be 272,000, and when you calculate the value of m, it is 72,000 divided by 640. Okay, and after solving this, definitely you will get it 25 gram. Okay, so this much amount of steam is required to convert, or you can say to change the temperature of ice from 0 degree Celsius to minus 10 degree Celsius. So students, hope you get these all questions. Okay, all three questions are same kind of question in which we have calculated the mass of steam required to change the temperature of ice, sometimes change the temperature of water. मतलब सब में ही हमने मास कैलकुलेट किया है। सबसे पहले आपको प्रोसीजर ध्यान में रखना है। फर्स्ट यू जस्ट कैलकुलेट इंडिविजुअली हीट गेन एंड हीट लॉस बाय द डिफरेंट सब्सटेंस, देन अकॉर्डिंग टू द कंडीशन ऑफ प्रिंसिपल ऑफ कैलोरीमेट्री यू जस्ट पुट देम, वॉट एवर यू नीड टू कैलकुलेट you will get your answer by using this principle of calorimetry. Okay, hope this session is clear to you. And yes, if you want to solve more questions based on calorimetry, you can check out our Telegram channel, which link is given in your description. Okay, so just join that channel. You will find so many assignments based on different topic, and yes, you can also download free notes from there. So thank you so much and stay tuned with us. Yes.